Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Welcome to Morning Thoughts again, everybody. It's your host with the most. As I'm heading into the gym this morning to go get a good workout. I just want to hail up my family first. Big up my SouFLoTV family. For those of you going out to work, you do your 9 to 5, your Monday to Friday. For those ones, the weekend is almost here. It's Thursday, right? For those of us who don't get a weekend because you work 7 days a week, I saw it go sometime. I know how that goes. Big up to all the entrepreneurs out here doing it. Big up to everybody who's putting their shoulders to the wheel. Big up to even the retirees them. Because you done set it already. You put your years in, right? And now it's time for you to relax. Big up to everyone that tunes into SouFLoTV. All the children them where I go school. Big up on yourself. Listen, there's a story coming out of Jamaica, right? And I did a video on this story about the 13-year-old girl that was killed by the school teacher from Trinidad. No, I did a video on that story, but before I even got a chance to release the video, more updates are being developed. And this is the reason why I don't like to rush in on stories, because I want to hear the whole spiel before I go giving opinions and stuff. Now, a couple of things that bothers me about this story. Let me rewind a little bit. I don't know if you heard what I just said. Important to start the morning out like this, but this is urgent message that everyone needs to hear. Parents need to hear this. Children need to hear this. Okay? The thing about this story is this. And me and my wife was talking about it yesterday. And she already did a video on it on her channel. Right? And I haven't even watched her video yet because we sometimes do the same topics. And I don't even watch my wife's videos until after I do mine's. Because I don't want people to say, well, she said the same thing. We might as well just watch her. Or you said the same thing. We might as well just watch you. I want her to give her raw, honest opinion on her side. And I do the same on my side, unbiased. And then we'll see how it works. But I must tell you that husband and wife normally feed off each other. But anyway, neither here nor there. Watch this. A 13-year-old girl goes missing, right? The end result was that there was a guy from Trinidad that's a school teacher that was in Jamaica at the time working as a school teacher. Him, 27 years old, and a 19-year-old who is a dropout, was a medical student at University of the West Indies, are both being held and charged for the murder of this girl. Foul odor was smelled coming from the property, and the neighbors called police. Police went, police did their investigations, and what police found was this little girl's body, or they found a corpse that was stinking and soaking in a bathtub in chemicals. So this man killed the little girl, and in order to get rid of the body, he was soaking it in chemicals. I think he was soaking it in chemicals to dissolve the body, or he was soaking it in chemicals to make it more easier for him to cut up the body and then dash it away. But whatever his plans was, this is where that little girl was found. Couple of things about this. One, when that little girl went missing, right? The response from her parents, because I've been following it from the beginning, the response from her parents bothered me. You may tell us that the kids are not getting parented again. And it's a very hard balance to strike. You can't be a totalitarian when you're picking them today. You can't do it. This ain't like when I was growing up. A new breed run the earth these days. You can't be a totalitarian with them. You have to strike a balance between being a very good friend, trusting where they can tell you everything, and at the same time, lay the rules down and enforce those rules. So when her mom said, she gone, she missed and she never come home last night, me never think nothing about it. Cause, you know, picnic, them age that them do them things there. Them do them thing. What the what? I want to slap up the phone like Die. When I ever watch Die, she slap. What thing does a 13-year-old have going on that she never come home last night and you, her mom, not worried? I'm trying to wrap my mind around that part there first. You're never too worried about it because, what? 13? 13, you don't have no damn business. Me in your business. Me all up in your business. And that's not being a totalitarian, because I'm not telling you every single thing to do. You're going to have some leeway, some rules and restrictions you got to follow still. But 13, you don't even have a lock on your phone. I have to be able to access your phone when I feel like it as your parent at 13. Now, when you hit 16, I can say, you can lock your phone and me ask for going on your phone. You can go thief out or block out whatever you don't want me to see, I guess, because you know that's what they're going to do. But 13 years old, you was just 12 yesterday and 11 and 10 the 2 days before that. So 13, you never come home last night and it never struck anything with the mom. She was just like, well, you know, them kids, them age, them do them thing. They do what thing? So that's how the system's running now. That's how the society's running now. At 13, them just do them thing. Which brings me to that video that we were watching that I posted on SouFLoTV, where the uncle take him like a niece out of the house. This is his sister's child. And brought her to the white man, the tourist man, to go sell her liquor for JJ. Yeah? And here what? The man a pay him a whole heap of US dollars for come down there, come have sex with a minor. And here's what the uncle said. Yeah, man, I can get her out of the house anytime because I have access to her, you know, because them trust me. You wicked wretch. So, for us to sit up here and act like these 13-year-olds are too young, don't know what's going on and not doing nothing, parents, on a better wise up. On a better wise up. Now, this little 13-year-old, oh, and if you watch that video, you'll realize that the 13-year-old he had there at the time, she was compliant with every single thing that was going on, and she's done it many times before. So I can't imagine when she started doing that, selling her body, her uncle being the connection to go get the clientele and them splitting the money. 13. All right. Now, it bothered me that the mom isn't worried or wasn't worried about her 13-year-old coming home the night before. What the hell is a 13-year-old girl doing in the company of a 27-year-old man and a 19-year-old man? What? Right there, something is wrong. And back in the day when people saw this, they used to raise an alarm. But nowadays, you know, you get cuss out and get called hater and get called tell for mind your business. I ain't a people business. And even the parents will come cuss you and tell you leave me picnic alone when you see me picnic. When the community is just trying to warn you, hey, we see your 13-year-old daughter go up there, so, with that 27-year-old man there with the school teacher. I don't know if an extra lesson she'll go up there go get, or an extra lesson she'll go up there go get, if you know what I mean. But whatever extra lesson she'll go and go get, she can get it in school. There's no reason for her to be in the company of. And me and my wife was sitting down yesterday talking about it, and she said, you know, because people visited Jamaica before and came back and told me, say, SouFLo, I like a picnic girl them, I come proposition me for sex. Big man. Big 40-odd-year-old man. Told me that. You don't have to go looking for them, they're out there. So some of the parents need to go curl up on a Lego beast picnic them. Yeah? And put some sense in their head before they end up in a bathtub, soaking in chemicals like this little girl. I'm sure she was naive as hell and they took advantage, full advantage of. Me and my wife was discussing it yesterday, and Brains, I say, you know what? She probably even come from poverty and she see him as some kind of stepping stone or some kind of stature. You know what, go already. You have some Jamaican parents that tell them picnic, especially their daughter, you're not ready for sex yet, you know. But if you're going to have sex, make sure, say, I don't know, Brockman breed you. And these kinds of things. So the girls, them go out now looking, because them done start have sex a long time already. So they go out now looking for somebody they think is of stature. 27? He's fairly young. I'm 13, he's 27, we can make it work. The fantasy that goes on in a 13-year-old's head. Plus, him a school teacher already. He's well accomplished. Him have him good job. Him have him degree. And the next one, him a medical student up at UWI. This is her bragging rights to her peers. And her friends, them probably do the same thing. Matter of fact, I saw a post yesterday on Instagram that says, can a female be a hoe? And can a female hang around hoes and not be a hoe? And I say, hell no. She'll go dibble and dabble in it even if it doesn't become her full lifestyle. If that's her friend's full lifestyle, her friends and she hang around them, and she a good girl, she's going to dibble and dabble in it, even if it doesn't become her full lifestyle. Two things are going to happen. Because my grandparents never lied. Them say, show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are. Right? And that never failed yet. So I don't want nobody come tell me about, yeah man run, be a bad man. Yeah, because you're a bad man too. You might not be bad man as run up and just shoot up people and kill people, but the friggeries that they're into, you're into it too. Yeah, your loose friend. We sleep with every man here and there and fling our body and our crotches everywhere. And that's who you hang around, but you claim, that's how she live, but I'm not like, no, you stay the same way too. Stop lie. Right? It's the same thing for them young girls here out the road and the young man them out the road. Company will lead them astray. Now this little girl go take upon herself, end up in house. Here is the kicker. If you didn't watch the video to this part, you don't know this, because I'm about to end this video. There was actually a court case open already in court where this 27-year-old was already had charges on him for having sex with this same minor that ended up dead in a bathtub. So we're not making this up. There was already a court case ongoing. And him end up kill the girl. I don't know if she was going to testify and say, yes, we did have sex. Because, people can only speculate in court, but they have to prove. So he probably thinks, if I get rid of her and she go missing, nobody can prove nothing. Because she won't be able to testify. You get a little 13-year-old up on the stand or in an interrogation room, she's going to squeal like Ross. Right? Especially when the detectives them start saying stuff like, look, you're perversing the courts of justice, okay? You can face jail time for this as well. We will fling you in a juvenile facility. Like my water, son. You better start talking. Shagga Ball and say, yes, we did start have sex. Me do you really like it? Boom, they got it. By her own confession, y'all had sex, your ass is guilty, you're going to jail. So I'm saying I get rid of her. The 19-year-old is found to be an accomplice after the fact. So I don't know if he's been implicated in trying to get rid of the body, but they're saying he wasn't involved in the murder itself. That's what it sounds like. Also, this 27-year-old teacher has hired big top shotter lawyer Peter Champagny again. Peter Champagny. Peter Champagny is a top lawyer. Knows the law inside out. I give it to him. He is, and he goes very aggressive for his clients. Yeah? This is me doing an advertisement for Peter Champagny. Because my brother, I do him thing. And I want you to know, say, if you're getting in any trouble, you have a good chance of either getting your time significantly reduced, or getting released on bail, or getting that case thrown the hell out if you deal with a lawyer like Peter Champagny. But I'm telling you, look at the lawyer that this youth here was able to get. And I'm sure his parents in Trinidad are saying, oh my God, our baby is in trouble. Pool our resources and find the best lawyer in Jamaica to help him out. And there you have it. I want y'all to leave your comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think about this story right here. Right? Cut it short, Dessa. Woosah the moment. Take a deep breath. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Let no one take away your joy today. Be very careful Educate your children. Let them know what a clock a strike outer road in real time. No longer is the generation now where you hide things from children and wait till they're old enough to tell them. They're old enough from their 4 and 5. So if them reach 13 and you haven't sat down and had these discussions yet, you are late as hell. Alright? Big up on yourself, man. SouFLoTV. Heading into the gym, go get a good workout. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay tuned to the channel. You're going to get about 3 videos today. Alright? Bless up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, giving me your time every day. Peace.